Okay, so summary for Ashes, Rise of the Phoenixborn. First off, as I hinted at earlier, oh my freaking goodness, this is gorgeous. So bloody pretty. I mean, wow, seriously. The artist deserves some kind of medal or commendation or whatever you give artists, because this is just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, Plaid Hat generally does good-looking games, but this is just gorgeous. I mean, wow, it is an absolute joy to look at. And the kind of minimalist nature of the cards draws your focus completely to the centerpiece, you know, be it a character or a cool spider or whatever you got going on. I mean, the art is 100% wonderfully functional for this game. I also feel like there's definitely a bit of an increased tactical element built into the game over something like, say, Magic or what have you, because the more dynamic nature of combat, the decision to counter or not to counter are just built-in elements that no matter what deck you're playing are going to be a factor for you. Now, you know, that's certainly nothing against Magic. This just has a much more included tactical experience as opposed to it coming from what you do with your particular deck. The deck building and the drafting options, because you've got you have multiple different possible ways you can go about starting up a game of this. From, I mean, you saw us using the pre-built, but you can draft yourself a deck. You can, you know, meta game, build a deck ahead of time out of cards. I mean, however you want to do it, this game will support you doing it. And it does that very, very well. Now, there's, you know, certainly some complaints I could level. Nothing too major, but a lot of times it can feel like you get stuck in a situation where you have no side actions and you need your main action to, you know, play some sort of card or activate some sort of ability, and you can feel stuck with no creatures or no, you know, meaningful creatures for long periods of time, and even when you do get some, then you gotta wait for your next turn to attack, and, you know, it can get very, very
bogged down.
Yeah, or it can feel that way until people really get used to the game, and then the turns will start flowing fast enough that, you know, you'll get your stuff going on. It can feel like you don't have a lot of options sometimes. So why don't you say some words?
To follow up what Phil just talked about, my character and his character in particular, all mostly main actions, so yeah, we just kind of our turns were play a card and next turn, wait around for everyone to go through. So there's there can be a little wait. Secondarily, there is elimination in this game, just like with any Magic game or any card-based game similar to this. If you're knocked out early, you're just sitting there watching everyone play for however long it takes, depending on the characters you're playing, which his character, again, which is a deck that tries to take other people's decks out, it can take a while. So that's always a consideration. If you don't like elimination, there's a chance of it if you're in a multiplayer game.
Sure.
Two-player, that's not a problem because it's out, but
yeah, done's done at that point.
Yeah.
So
not much going with it.
You have no opponent, you may as well stop playing. Well, no offense to solo gamers and all
Careful.
that. Yeah, I'm not trying to start a thing.
Yeah, but this isn't a solo game.
Yes, yes. Well, I guess you could play both sides. I mean, it might get a little tedious, but, you know, those solo gamers are an industrious lot. They find a way. Anyway, you're bumping the tripod there.
Sorry.
So anyway, yeah, definitely the component quality is wonderful for, I mean, geez, it's like $30 or something. And for that, you're getting all these custom dice, 6 decks by default. If you order it direct from Plaid Hat, you even get, can you find Daimona in there? Yeah. You can get an extra bonus character. Not with a complete deck, but, you know, a new extra leader figure that you can use if you order direct from Plaid Hat. So it'd be a little more than $30 if you're doing that, but still, well worth it. You know, she's pretty nifty. You know, lots of neat, colorful tokens. I mean, wonderful component quality. So basically, the short version of all this is that if you like card dueling games, this is a wonderful one. And it is completely non-collectible. I think FFG owns the term LCG, so let's call it a
Dynamic card game.
a static pack expandable card game. Yes, let's say that.
Let's go with that.
Basically, you can buy, extra decks and stuff, but they are the exact same deck. There's no, buy a bunch of blind packs and hope you get card X. No, you get the exact same cards when you buy pack X. So, great, wonderful, vivid, vibrant world here. Lots and lots to do, lots of tactical options, and no collectible nature. If you're looking for a card dueling game, you could do a lot worse than this. Anybody have anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do?
Huh.
What you got? You just said yup. Now you're on the hook to say something.
Right.
That was a hiccup.
I don't know if I
believe you.
believe you.
Hey, there's people watching. Summary.
I'm gonna put on my nerd glasses. Look at you.
Yeah, look at you, big old nerd.
Mm,
Yes.
algebra. Anyway,
What?
I don't know. Isn't that what nerds say?
That's what Finn and Jake say.
No, that's algebraic.
Whatever.
Anyway, yeah, so that's enough of that, I suppose. Until next time, get off your computer and or tablet, mobile device, phone, what have you, and play some more games.